Hey guys, it's Edward Caballero with Rosano Partners. I'm coming in live from the West Wing of the Rosano Partners office. I'm actually going to interview one of our up-and-coming agents. His name is Diego Campos. We're going to pick his brain, see how it is that it works, and see what it is that makes his representation so special. So Diego, I'm really glad you were able to join us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. How was the traffic today?
Not too bad. Yeah, the commute's usually about the same, 30 minutes in, 30 minutes out.
Nice.
Can't complain.
You take an Uber, right?
No, I drive.
Oh.
Yeah, carpool with my wife.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, how long have you been in the business?
It'll be 2 years this August.
2 years this August. Okay, so you started like in
August 2015. 17th, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
August 2015. Cool. What is it that you did before this?
I did digital marketing and online advertising. So we would do like a lot of different campaigns for different companies, promoting their products and or services.
Wow. So how did you transition from owning a marketing company to getting into commercial real estate? Like, what's the connection?
So for me, I always wanted to get into commercial real estate.
Yeah.
I think it's a great way to protect your assets and to grow your wealth.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to get into the business. I wasn't sure, how to get into it. I figured, getting my hands dirty was going to be the best way to do it. So that's what I did. Here I am.
Nice. That's very good. And so far, what's been maybe kind of your favorite real estate story or experience from working in this business?
I think the thing that I like the most is connecting with other investors, seeing what their goals are, and then trying to figure out the best way to help them achieve those goals. We have all walks of clients. We have clients that from the mom and pops that have owned a building for 30 years, don't really know what they're doing, but they have real estate, so they need a little bit of guidance. I really enjoy working with them. And then you have the power players, guys that are aggressively looking to purchase and buy, and just figuring out ways that you can help them improve their business. That's kind of what drives me and what I like about it.
Nice. And for those watching from the comfort of your own home, a power player is a high net worth individual, just to explain that to you guys.
Yeah.
That's exciting. And if you don't mind sharing this with all of our audience.
No, of course.
What's been kind of maybe your most difficult experience, and how did you maybe overcome it? Or
I think the hardest thing is, coming into the business, not knowing anything. Luckily here at Rosano Partners, we have a very good training program. And you get to work along with the senior, which kind of guides you through the process. But I think the hardest thing was, not knowing what the next step is going to be in a transaction, as taking your first transaction. That can be a little daunting at first, but it's basic problem solving, which in any industry you kind of have to get used to that, and just figuring things out as you go and finding the best solutions to those problems. But I'd say that's probably the hardest thing, is not knowing what the next step is. And every deal is going to be different, so
right.
You're always facing that challenge.
Exactly.
Which is also what kind of makes the industry exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, everyone really appreciates this, and I know that everyone in our audience is dying to know if 2017 Diego could travel to the past and give 2015 Diego some advice, what would you tell yourself?
I think that I would try to focus more on different avenues of business development earlier in the game.
Like what?
Maybe just trying more like social media stuff, building out that presence. I think the sooner that you get started doing that, you'll start seeing the effects of it, because it can take a little bit of time to build up. So I think if I could go back, I would have started then, and then by now, it would have been much more robust.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for tuning in. Sounds good. Thanks for joining us, Dean.
Great. Thank you.